Welcome back, everybody, to the OA News Overtime Podcast. I'm here. I'm Justin Lee, and I'm with not Jordan Hill. I'm with Jake Weese. Jake,
yeah,
intern extraordinaire. How we doing?
Doing good. Yeah.
We are at the Reverse Tiger Walk. You can see the buses behind us if you're listening. Imagine you might can hear a bus. I don't know if that's gonna pick up or not. Yeah, idling. But yeah, Jake. Auburn's going to the NCAA Tournament, man.
It's exciting. First time in 3 years.
Auburn, wow. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess when you're a student, that's a long time, huh?
Yeah, but, you know, for those that don't know, I'm a student at Auburn.
Jake's the intern extraordinaire.
Yeah, senior. Freshman year, Final Four year. Last 2 years, though, Auburn hasn't been in it, so senior year, kind of cool. It's going to be bookended by, you know, March Madness appearances.
How about that? See, I never thought about that,
Yeah.
because to us, it's like, oh my gosh, 2019 was a blink ago.
Yeah.
But for the students, there was no postseason at all in 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
20.
Yeah.
And then
last year,
Auburn had a self-imposed no postseason in 2021. So there you go, and they wouldn't have made it anyway.
Yeah, that's true. But
Jake, what's the thoughts around campus? Tell me what do you know?
People are excited.
My God.
You know, I'll say SEC tournament. People were a little disappointed in the way that went.
Sure.
But you know, Auburn's in the tournament now. People are just excited. I know a lot of my friends are kind of thinking back to our freshman year, you know, that Final Four year. People are just kind of excited to, you know, hopefully relive some of that again.
Well, this is when people say that the tournament is, you know, almost easier than the SEC tournament. I mean, it's kind of true.
Yeah.
They say that in baseball and in basketball. At least, like, I mean, winning, if you look at the Midwest region, I think winning the Midwest region would be easier than the SEC tournament.
Yeah.
And I think Auburn got a very favorable draw. We can talk about that. I don't know what we're going to talk about. We're just here reviving the podcast for the first time since Jordan left. But yeah, Jake, the draw, I think is very favorable. I think Wisconsin could be fraudulent if Auburn gets to that point.
Yeah.
I think LSU is in shambles, as everyone knows. But of course, first and foremost, Jack State, and then Miami Hurricanes, USC Trojans.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got to get through your first two before you look at the big picture. But
Yep.
I think it's a pretty favorable draw for Auburn, just big picture-wise, like you said. You know, Kansas is the 1 seed, but you wouldn't meet
Sure.
Kansas. If you got that far, you wouldn't meet Kansas until the Elite Eight.
Until the Elite Eight,
and
right.
then you go from there. I mean, you avoid Kentucky, Gonzaga,
Right.
Arizona, kind
Right.
of the other big dogs in the tournament, at least the other 1 seeds, you know. So, I don't know. I'm interested to see what Auburn can do. I like the Midwest, right? It's the Midwest.
Right, yeah, they're
region.
Midwest,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty favorable.
Yeah. I think interesting that the 7-10 is Miami and USC, two teams that I always write Miami Hurricanes and USC Trojans so that you don't confuse them with Miami, Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
Or South Carolina.
I was going to say, is it South Carolina?
So they're playing each other. Some people put Miami FLA, and I like to just put Miami Hurricanes. Everybody knows what you're talking about, right?
And no, Miami, Ohio is like the Bobcats, so it's not the Hurricanes at all.
They're definitely not the Bobcats.
As long as you say
they're the Red Hawks. That's Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was. Yeah, they're all MAC schools.
That's the Ohio.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So, big game coming up Friday. We're gonna go for open practice on Thursday. Jack State, a team coached by a ghost from Bruce Pearl's past.
You wrote about that today?
A coach that has beaten Bruce Pearl 13 times, I think, 13-3. He was the coach at Kentucky Wesleyan when they were the power of the Great Lakes Valley Conference, if you can picture the late 90s. And BP was at Southern Indiana starting his career. So a ghost from the past for BP in the first round. Kind of incredible how that works. As Chick-fil-A rolls by, let's get them in the shot. You know, good food, good protein for the team as they leave.
Gotta get those box meals.
Team's about to leave. So maybe we should wrap this up. What do you got, Jake?
I got one thing to ask you.
Yeah.
You know, NCAA Tournament is also starting, but want to give your insights a little bit on the SEC Championship Gymnastics meet on Saturday.
Oh my God, Jake! What a segue! That was incredible.
I went to say, there's another big event on Saturday.
When people think about it, what they don't realize is that the SEC Championship meet counts as a road meet as far as the NQS, which is the National Qualifying Score, which is how you are seeded for the postseason. Oh. So it counts as a regular season road meet, which means it is important.
Yeah.
Which means it's not just an exhibition. It's not just competing for an SEC championship. Auburn goes into this thinking that they can win the SEC championship, which at the perfect time, in the perfect place here at Neville Arena, they scored an 198.575, the highest score, tied with Florida for the highest score anyone scored all season.
Wow.
So it's possible.
Yeah.
They're at their best at one, that other teams have a better average, but one punch, one shot, Auburn has scored the highest score in the conference this season. So it could happen. They're going up there trying to win. They got a little bit of podium trading, which Jake saw firsthand in Huntsville.
Huntsville, and then Michigan. They were at Michigan.
And then
I would cover that one too.
Well, you weren't there.
Well, yeah, I watched it on TV, but
that wasn't on the podium. See, the podium.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
The podium at Elevate the Stage will give Auburn, all those teams there, Auburn, Arkansas,
Georgia,
Alabama, and Georgia.
Yeah.
They'll have an advantage at SECs because they saw. And then the other thing that Auburn's excited about is being in the night session. Everything's more fired up. Everything's just a little bit better. The bottom, there's only 8 teams in gymnastics in the SEC. Bottom 4 teams do the day session. The top 4 teams do the night session. And like we saw here, when Auburn and Florida were together, they pushed each other, elevated each other. So they're hoping to do that again and get a really good road score. And then you're not, unlike any other sport, your national ranking at the end of the season is your postseason seed. There's no committee or any of that. It's all based on score. And that is your seed. So right now Auburn is tied with Alabama for a 6th seed. They're going to want to compete better than Alabama. Presuming Auburn and Alabama both drop their lowest score, they want to compete better than Alabama to break that tie and take control of the number 6 seed. So that's what, much like March Madness, the gymnastics postseason actually kind of works a lot of the same way. But the seeding, very important, and it happens via your regular season ranking at the end. So they go there, they're trying to win that championship, but they're trying to improve their seeding for the postseason.
And then I don't want to look too far ahead, but another kind of follow up, Neville Arena here. Auburn will be having its regional at Neville Arena, is that correct?
Gymnastics, yes. Yeah. They will be. Pretty exciting stuff, which like with basketball, the whole thing has been like, oh, they won't be playing the postseason at home, but gymnastics, yeah, they will.
Hey, there we go.
But Auburn is hosting a regional, and typically they're gonna put the team at the regional. That's how it's gonna work. Because only so many sites volunteer to host. It happened last year with Tuscaloosa. If you look, Alabama was like 6 through 10 or something, a lower seed. It's not necessarily the top seed gets the top place. So they should be here.
Okay,
that's the expectation. I'm pretty sure. But it's a sport from outer space performed by aliens, so we don't know. But what else, Jake?
Well, here comes Obby, but
there's Obby. Oh, don't get hit by a car, Obby. Obby, come, please, come. What are your thoughts on the NCAA tournament? Jack State, they got Jack State, right? Yeah. No, Auburn's gonna beat them. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, there you go. Thank you, Obby. Thank you very much. We have Obby's official prediction. Incredible. And that'll just about do it.
That's gotta be
that's it. We can't.
That's
top
a
that.
perfect ending.
We can't top that. All right, we're gonna go take some pictures. Everyone's here. Everyone's excited. For Jake Weese.
Yeah.
I'm Justin Lee, and this is the OA Now Overtime podcast. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, maybe one from the tournament.
Maybe. We'll see.
We're on location.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. If Obby's correct, we will be.
That's true. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get out of here.